Hey guys, welcome to another episode of My Favorite Things, and as said in the title, today I am going to be talking about my grand passion in life, theater. My love for theater began in middle school when I was cast in a production of Scrooge the Musical as Mrs. Cratchit, and I continued to be cast in plays throughout middle and high school. I had a really rough time in high school, and while I do look upon those plays I did then with a bit of disdain, I will admit that doing them was when I felt truly, genuinely happy during those times. I majored in theater arts when I went to college, and theater has been a huge part of my life ever since. Theater has always been a form of escapism for me. As I've mentioned in a previous video, escapism is one of my favorite coping mechanisms. Unlike movies, theater is a real-life, concrete performance with real actors up on stage. Whether you're involved with a show or watching a show, you basically abandon the real world and immerse yourself in a whole new world, just like they say in Aladdin. I just put all that's worrying and bothering me aside, and I feel completely safe when I'm on stage. Also, another thing that's really beneficial for me is that when I'm acting in a show, I always know what to expect because, well, you know, scripts, so my stress levels are down most of the time, well, other than the fact that I have lines and blocking to memorize, but that's a whole nother topic altogether. Similarly, theater is a great way to bring imagination to life. All it takes is cooperation. You think up a story, you put it on paper, you pick out people whom you envision your characters to look like, you build the actual concrete world, you collab with people who have similar or different ideas to bring to the table, and you share it with other people, and they might enjoy what was created or they might not. Either way, it takes a lot of teamwork and effort. It brings people together, and you can't do it on your own. Bringing people together is a wonderful thing by itself. I met some of my greatest friends doing shows, and I have no regrets there. Also, all those stories that came to life, they can also be a good way to not just entertain, but to educate. Not just with current events, but with dangers anyone can face and not know it, and just basic life lessons people need to be reminded about that we learned as kids. When done right, you either leave the theater with knowledge about something that up until now you never thought about and are now taking into consideration, but if not done right, the message can be shoved in people's faces, and more focus is put into sending the message out than with plot and characters, and it ends up being a bad show. Something I'm guilty of myself. This last reason why I love theater is more geared toward historical pieces, but all those classical plays, like not just Shakespeare, but also Christopher Marlowe and all those Greek mythology plays, can give you a glimpse of what the world was like back then. It's basically a written record of what the times were like when those pieces were written. So yeah, now you guys know why I love theater. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.